guys, Chad here from CNR Reviews. We got a brand new rimfire rifle here. This is the Sig 522. A lot of you guys are familiar with this gun already, and I decided I couldn't pass up the deal I got on it and had to pick one up. This is a 22 long rifle, basically a tactical trainer according to Sig, for the well, it's called the 522, but it's a tactical trainer for the 5.56 version of the gun. They also make that same 5.56 version in a 7.62 by 39 variant as well. But this is the perfect alternative if you're looking for a training tool. Maybe you're a police department and you want something to train your guys on. Maybe it's a paramilitary group or something like that that you're trying to train your guys on. You want something that's less expensive than running real rounds, or you want that just fun plinking gun.
That looks badass.
That looks badass, and it does look identical to the full-size version. And as far as weight goes, I mean, it's a very heavy gun. That's the first thing you notice when you pick it up. It's very similar in weight as well. It does come with one, I believe it's a 25-round magazine. There's also a variant of this that comes with a 10-round magazine. You can buy aftermarket magazines. These are made by Black Dog, and I picked these up from cheaper than dirt for, I want to say, 19 bucks. They actually have a steel feed lip here, or ramp or whatever, which is kind of nice, because the standard one only has plastic. And I don't recommend dropping these guys when you're training or anything like that. Make sure you have some type of a pouch that you put these in, because I have heard of these guys breaking when you drop them on the floor. So let's talk about the gun and what I've done to it. Like I said, it's very similar to the real life one. It has a lot of features. The stock is actually collapsible. You can collapse it like that, so it's more of a pistol, if you like. The stock is also adjustable, and all you do is you grip down here, and you can push the stock in or out. The gun actually came with rails, Picatinny rails, that you could put on the bottom to turn this into a tri-rail. It has one for each side and one for the bottom, but to be honest, I like the way that this forend felt, and so I decided to keep it like that. I know that they do also make a quad rail for this gun, but you're going to be getting into the $100, $150, $200 range for it, and it's just going to escalate the price. The gun is already expensive enough as it is. We're going to go over that here in a second. Other than that, it's got a very simple mechanism to it. As you guys know, or if you're familiar with the 5.56, it is it's basically like a piston-driven gun. It's very similar to an AK. It actually has a pistol. It has a gas adjustable plug up here where it'll regulate the stuff. Well, this has that, but it's not real. It's fake. It's just a plug. It's just made to look like it. Everything happens right here. And what you have, well, let's go ahead and lock the bolt back. Go ahead and lock the bolt back to the rear. It's very simplistic, and I'm going to take the gun apart for you. But as you guys can see, you got the charging handle. On this side of the weapon, you have the bolt hold open. You just go ahead and press it as you hold it back. You'll lock it. And it has ambidextrous safety or fire. Very similar if you're familiar with that. It also has a magazine release on both sides. So let's go ahead and let's release the bolt. And there you go. One nice thing I noticed right away is the trigger. It's kind of got a little bit of mush at the beginning, and then it has a nice, crisp, clean break. And what I look for when I put my optic on is whether or not I was pulling the gun left or right with the trigger, and I didn't notice anything. That's a good trigger as far as I'm concerned. Let's go ahead and let's show you how to take down the gun. It's very similar to an AR. You have the two buttons, or the two push pins here. And really, to take the gun apart, to get to the internals, you only need to push the rear one. So let's go push this guy out. Come on this side. Pull it. The gun comes apart. You have your internals. See, Ryan, I don't know how well we're able to see that. Are you able to see that good?
Yeah.
Okay. You have your internals for your trigger. I wouldn't really mess with those, just kind of keep them lubed up. And then you have your bolt assembly. Now you go ahead and you pull, let's do this, I'll show it to you this way. You go ahead and pull the bolt to the rear. This charging handle comes out, and everything comes out. And this is the whole assembly right here, guys. That's it. You want to just make sure that you keep that clean, keep the barrel nice and clean, and the gun should function just fine for you. Let's go ahead and put this back in there. Very easy to put back. If I can get this back in there. No. Might take a little bit of moving around to make sure you get in the proper spot. Go ahead and push it to the front. There we go. And the gun goes back together. It's actually not that difficult to put it back. Very easy. Go ahead and snap the pin back in and you're ready to go. So there you are. Now this one is, I want to say it's the SWAT Commando, I believe it's called. It has a fake suppressor on the front. This is directly from Sig. The gun is threaded. If you want to put a real suppressor on there, I believe you can. But this is just a goofy little fake suppressor. It makes the gun look kind of cool. I know in Washington State they just gave the okay to actually own and use a suppressor, which is something that Ryan and I have been talking about. We may do something like that in the future, but as of right now, it's just for cosmetics, to be honest with you. It came on the gun. I'm leaving it on there unless I put a real one on. So let's go and talk about the optics that I chose to run on this gun. This, first of all, is the P series from Nikon. They are an AR platform scope mounts. We really recommend that if you guys go out and buy a nice gun, put a nice set of scope mounts on. A lot of people buy these really expensive scopes, and they put this cheap crap on there. Go out and buy, I mean, these are like 50 bucks. They're really nice. They're made, I believe, from aircraft aluminum, and they're phenomenal. As of right now, I'm very impressed with them. I'm thinking about buying a second pair for my 1022. For the optic that I chose the Nikon Pro Staff. This is the rimfire. I believe this one is the 4x32 fixed magnification. It just has a standard reticle in there, and I don't really plan on going much further than maybe 100 yards. This would be a perfect gun if you're varmint hunting or something like that, and I think the scope choice is perfect for this gun. Now you can also run red dots or whatever you want. It's a full Picatinny reel up here, and you can put anything you want on there. So yeah, so you can choose a way on that. Other than that, guys, as far as price that I paid $450 for this gun. I had seen it on sale for $500. I had seen it for normal price. Some people selling this gun for $600 for a rimfire. I saw it for $450 at Sportco. They had just got one in. It was sitting on the wall, and I picked it up. And to be honest, I honestly couldn't be happier with it. It just looks awesome. There was another version that Sig is selling of the Commando style with the fake suppressor that already has a quad rail on there from Sig. And that's another option. And that one's going to run you into the 500s. So just be aware of that. Other than that, guys, this is just a real quick first impressions video of the Sig Sauer 522. I really recommend you guys go check out this gun. We're going to have some shooting videos of it. We're going to have some rapid fires. We're going to even do a comparison versus the tried and true Ruger 1022. And we'll see how this guy performs. I'm really excited to get it out to the range and play with it.
I know. I'm personally really looking forward to those tests between the 1022 and this, because you could buy two 1022s for the price of this gun.
And that is true. And so the question is what are you getting for that price, guys? And so we're going to be definitely telling you whether or not we recommend to go out and buy one or what we think about it.
Or is this just a tactical
gimmick?
Yeah. Exactly.
So, other than that, if you want to know more about the 522, feel free to ask. Ryan and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. And if you have any questions, check out our channel, guys. We have a ton of videos on rifles, pistols, whatever. If we don't answer you there, like I said, let us know. Thanks a lot for watching this chat from CNR Reviews. Have a good day.